I gotta get a bale put in tonight since we don't have no rain for at least a week. Some of these got blowed over with the wind that we had from yesterday's thunderstorm and tornadoes. But I mean, when you're only a mile away, half a mile, whatever it might be, from some massive tornadoes coming through, you do get the wind from it, and we sure did have the wind. My husband tried to fix this driveway, but man, with all the water we had yesterday, look at the gully washout. My husband's like, I just fixed that. Yeah, well, theirs goes straight downhill. Everything from here is rushing down their driveway too, and everything from up there is rushing down the driveway also. So I mean, we wonder why that, you know, it ends up being so washed out. But I can say that this stuff my husband put on the driveway is really keeping up very well. As you can tell, we've drove over this, and with the amount of rain we had, it actually held up very well. It didn't get soupy like it normally does when you got a lot of clay in it, like the driveway had prior. But so we're wanting to do playpens for the rabbits next year, and I think what I'm going to suggest to my husband is our meat bird area. I don't want to do meat birds, but I think we should make that into a rabbit area. And then what I would probably want to do, I'm going to ask my husband about this, is actually take 2 of these cages, which would be 6 foot by 2.5 foot, put them together and make that one big mama cage. So like, say for this mama, you know, our cages are bigger than normal cages that they have to stay in, which are 24 by 24, 2 foot by 2 foot. Ours are 3 foot by 2.5 foot. So 30 inches going this way, 36 inches coming this way. And as you can see, with a large box in there, because I raise New Zealand's, they're a larger rabbit, they have to have a larger box. And mamas jump up there, they chill out there, and they can come over here, vice versa, do how they want it. But I think, with that being said, I would have 10 cages here, and I've got more than 10, obviously, mama rabbits. But I think that would be something I would do. And I'd want them just to be a little higher than what this is, maybe the top of the cage to be right here. So then the door would be more like right here. And then I want to make them outside cages. So I'm not sure how we could make them all to adjust that way, but then inside of the pen where they're going to be at during spring and summertime, I'm thinking of making our feed outs have area where they can be out grazing on this stuff, you know, but up there, I'm saying, because I want to make that my rabbit area over there, so it's out of sight and out of mind, kind of, you know, from like this area here. And we can let this grow like we're hoping, and actually put a hay barn up here is what the goal is. When our pump kicks on and off, it makes that either rev a little higher or it kicks down. My goal today is actually to get the side-by-side out, or I should say the mule. It's not a side-by-side, but the mule. And I want to try to get these cleaned up, all my underneath cages. I've already cleaned those out last week, so I'm still good for another week or so. Because right now there's stuff in there, but not a whole lot to have to deal with. Like, she's got a little more, but that's because she eats almost all her hay and then the little pieces fall through. But yeah, that's the goal for this. I mean, they do run around and play and stuff inside their cages they have now, because it's better than being in a small cage as it is. But we do want to be able to give them bigger cages. And even though our rabbits are pretty darn happy just the way that they are, I don't think my bucks need a lot of a larger cage, because they don't really do anything. They don't have they have a doe maybe once a month. But they're pretty content just being in here like they are, even though they're outside. But this seems to work for what I'm doing here. But I also might want to just put them in a double cage too, a 6-footer, just so they'd be a little more happy. So that means I would have to get a few more cages. And like I said, I'd want them to be just a tad bit higher. And then I'd have to buy some more 2x4s and have my husband rip them, because that's what we did. We ripped these. So they're 1x2s. I don't think that's 2 inches there, but this is 1 inch here, but that's what they were. Elijah, that's Eli, my little blue broken boy. He's got 1 litter right now, but he's got another litter due next week. He's got a litter due next week. He's got a litter due next week. And he's got a litter due next week, but he's also got a litter in there right now. And he's got a litter in there, I believe, too. Yeah, because Samson was bred to Hannah, which I don't think they have any blue babies. He didn't throw any blue to her, I don't believe. But he did, because he's bred to a blue doe. But yeah, our meat chicken area was supposed to be in this area right through here, but I think what I'm going to do is talk to my husband tonight about it and see what his thoughts are, and just make this our rabbit area. Because it'll be close to like my goat barn here. Oh, I was going to say, man, she sees me, she's going to start screaming. That's Scarlet. Let's come down through here so I can show you guys the goats, our goats, and then that'll be this video. Just kind of taking you around the farm here. Scarlet, goodness girl, what is it? Hi Cal. Hi Jules. Hi Willow. Look at you girls, look at ya. Yes, it's okay, honeys. It's all right. Hi, baby girls. Yeah. These two are twins. This is her mom. Cal is Jules' mom. And then these 3 girls are half-sisters, because they're out of the same sire, Zeus. Right? You gotta say, no, you want milked, and I didn't milk you yesterday. No, because I couldn't see in the barn. It was too dark. And then I didn't have any way to cool your milk down, so you had to hold it till today. I'll get you milked in a little bit. Willow, what you doing, girl? Yeah, I know. I gotta move this out to Willow. Okay. Let's go see Odessa. She's gonna scream. She's very loud. See? They're my 2 2-year-olds. Odessa! Odessa what? What is it? That's my old girl. She's 14. Aren't ya? You're just the old girl, aren't you, Odessa? Yes, you are. You're just the old girl. Yeah. Say, she's not going nowhere, are ya? You'll just stay separated from everybody? Live out what life you got left, right, girl? That's right. Living it up, aren't ya? You can see that we haven't manicured the yard in a little while. Okay, I need to take the hose over here and top theirs off. There's Prince. Whiny baby boy. Yeah, you are. You're just a whiny baby boy, aren't ya? Say next year. Next year you'll be breeding, won't you, boy? Yeah. He is a chocolate alpine buck. Yeah. And then the guy that gets to breed those 4 girls is Lancelot. Look at these little flowers. Aren't they pretty? They look like a snapdragon almost. I wonder what these are. I've heard this is some type of a herb, I think. And we got them right here too. Isn't that nice? I didn't even ever notice them. Look at all the water still. Whew. There's Mr. Lancelot. So he's going to be the daddy that gets to breed this year. There's Zeus. That's the daddy of the 3 2-year-olds. And there's Bam Bam. Lancelot, you ready to do your job next week? You get put in on the 15th. Today's the 7th. Not too much longer. Come up and around. You can see some big thistle right there. There's something on it, but I can't really tell. This is the stuff that my husband does not want me walking in because of the cougar could just, you know, attack. Being on the edge, even through here, is not good. And turning your back, he says, isn't good. Prince, what you doing, boy? You're pretty, that's for sure. He was my expensive buck. But yeah. They're gonna... Lancelot will be just put right in with these guys, and then I'll just have to watch and try to catch him doing the deed and breeding everybody, hopefully. I mean, this was done from the last, when we had all the whatever it was that came through, but all them trees look like this from the tornado yesterday. Tornadoes, I should say, tornadoes. But yeah, it will come clear out to our property line, which is up there a little ways. About up, it's right where that tree's at, or maybe just a little further back. Then our neighbors have got their wood pile, you can see right there. Hi, Blues. They watch our YouTube channel too, and I appreciate that. But yeah, this is the pile my brother was supposed to be getting all summer, so it'd be gone, and obviously he never came and got the stuff. So the tree company was supposed to have called me back yesterday, but I didn't have no service, so it's not like anybody could have called me. But I'll just wait. All these we're donating to the pet rescue place in Dowagiac as soon as we get new fencing up. So most of this cattle panels too that we've got here that work great for goats, those are going to go too. We're going to give them as much as we can. But like I told my husband, I want to be able to keep a couple just for like trellising in the garden maybe, and then making breeding pens, because with my 3 bucks I want a minimum of 3 pens, 3 different pens. I eventually want to get another buck. Eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. Yeah, you girls need to get eating that. It's almost belly high on you guys. You guys like quit eating it when we put that bale in there. But yeah, I'm thinking my husband will go with it for sure. Billy will be like, yeah, that's a good idea, beautiful. And then that would be something we could work on. But he wants to get done all the little tedious stuff, and then we're gonna start coming up here and start working on this before we actually get back there, because we want to get this stuff done up here first. She's so loud, very loud. That's something my dad said. She annoys me because she's so loud. And I noticed that too when she was a baby. She was one that was very more vocal than everybody else. But yeah, that's I'm sure that tank's probably filling. So we'll come back up here and grab that, and I gotta fill up those buckets in there. They're kind of low, so I need to get them filled to the top. And sometimes yeah, that's leaking over. I can see it from here. Shininess on the side because it leaks out this way. Hercules is the one that's in there, swishing his tail. That's Maverick. Can definitely tell the two of them apart. Hercules has got way bigger round butt. And it looks like it fell out. That's nice. So it's just laying here on the ground leaking. I was hoping it was making it so it was flowing out of the tank, not on the ground flowing. Okay, so stay tuned. So got home, I had to go to my mother-in-law's and use her phone, and I'm doing our deluxe and gluten-free mac and cheese with our steaks. My husband is on his way home right now, and then I'm just trying to get these cooked up. So they have been about 3 minutes on that side, just enough to get the little grill marks on them, which is alright. Trying to get this to boil. I need to cook the dogs their food too, but I had to shut our air conditioner off. This stuff needs to get burnt. I had to shut our air conditioner off, which is just a little unit right there. So like a half-stone unit. I had to shut that off because it wouldn't run that and run this. It was doing a lot of like flickering the lights and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see the lights flickering? And I had to shut this light off because it was making that light really flicker. And then I've got just a few dishes that I got to do. This stuff I was going to take out for the chickens. So I just like putting it on a plate. And then this is a dirty plate. And I got these from yesterday. This. And then my pan right there that needs cooked. This is my milking pan. And then this pan, which I had soaking. And then this little bit of dishes here that I still need to do, which I'll probably get done later. Or I'll just do them tomorrow, because like I said in a previous video, you only can do what you can do. I did not get the chance to get out there to the chickens because I was on the phone with the mortgage company, and there's things that they want us to do. And then they're talking like the end of August before they'll submit a check back to us, so then we can get work done on the house. It's one thing or another, you know. I gotta wait till this has a nice rolling boil, which you can see it's starting to, but not fully. And we'll just keep chucking along. So I've already flipped these one other time. And then right here is our mac and cheese, which is done. So I got this setting off with the heat right here because this is still pretty warm. So I just got this going still. And just trying to get these areas right here a little more crispy. Because you know that's the best part, is that little bit of fat. So just trying to get these to be where they should be. And we're going to be cooking them a little longer. And then dinner will be done about the time my husband gets home. So thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all our new subscribers. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Till next time. God bless.